and many others are growing like crazy. And but the opportunities are there all over the state, and for us to capitalize on those opportunities, we have to have leaders. And what Pat has done over the last, since 1989 with the North Carolina Community College Leadership Program is give us the people that can bring about the changes and that can manage the challenges that we face today, and we're all extremely optimistic. I mean, the sun is shining on North Carolina Community College now in ways it hadn't before, and some of that is that, you know, the chance for parents to be absent 2 years of debt if their child goes to the community college, and there's just a lot of opportunities out there, and we are very bullish on the opportunities at hand. With no further delay, I want to, we're all here for a presentation, and I'm going to read this on behalf of Roy Cooper. He may be upset if he knew that a Republican appointee to the state school board was reading this on behalf of the Democratic governor, but we have to have bipartisan support, so we work with Roy Cooper and everybody else. So Pat, my pleasure to give you this on behalf of the state of North Carolina. Roy Cooper, Governor, reposing special confidence in the integrity, learning, and zeal of Dr. Patricia Akers. I do hereby present and confer the Order of the Longleaf Pine with the rank of Ambassador Extraordinary, privileged to enjoy fully all rights granted to members of this exalted order, among which is the special privilege to propose the following North Carolina toast in select company anywhere in the free world. And the toast, you'll have it down by heart here shortly. Here's to the land of the longleaf pine, the summer land where the sun does shine, where the weak grow strong and the strong grow great. Here's to down home, the old North State. Signed, Governor Roy Cooper, June the 1st, 2019. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. Sullivan. Thank you, Mr. Harkness, for having us here. Thank all of you for coming. And I was going to bring my stool to make me a little taller, but we forgot that. You know, I'm so excited about this award here today and to be honored as a recipient of the Order of the Longleaf Pine. I'm grateful to Governor Roy Cooper for approving me and to those who prepared my nomination. I want to thank a special thanks to the class of NCCCLP class of 2019 who thought up the idea, and also to George Fouts, Jennifer Haygood, and Garrett Henshaw for submitting letters of reference for me. Much appreciation also goes to people that work behind the scenes. They're a special team from the class of 2019 who have organized this celebration from the get-go. And I'd like them to wave or stand or whatever, and we appreciate what you've done. Michael Boone, John Hardy, Alan Nicely, Stacy Waters, Bailey Waters is not here today, and our director, Lisa Eads. In addition, Mr. Kent Schaffner. Stand up, Kent. They made this all possible. I'd also like to thank Davidson Community College for hosting this event. When the North Carolina Community College management team had their retreat this summer, and they informed me that I had received this award, I didn't wipe the grin off my face for weeks. It was then that I began to reflect upon the people who had given me lots of opportunities to influence others and to reach my dream. You want to come up here and pretend you're Brian George? So I'm going to say some things about him, too. I started at Davidson Community College in the fall of 1976. And in '88, I was encouraged to apply for the National Leaders Program. And they sent me. And one of our requirements for the program was to complete a project. And so we were talking to the chambers at that time. And so my project was to develop a grassroots leadership program that I could bring back to Davidson County. And you had a year to finish it. So I knew I had to do it. And I had support to do it. So that year we worked on working with the two chambers. We went around, Teeny Bingham was working with them there, with the Thomasville Chamber, I think. And we went around and took pictures so we could market the program. I wasn't going to say this, but Thomasville and Lexington didn't talk to each other back then too much. There was such rivalry with the athletic teams. And so this was an effort by the college and an effort on my part to finish my project, but to get people talking to each other. So we developed the Leadership Davidson County. 32 years later, and guess what? One of the jobs I had later on was a small business center director. The person who is facilitating that program now, Marilyn Taylor, I helped her start her small business way back then. And now she's a successful consultant. Brian Brooks opened a lot of doors for me. And at the college, he saw the leadership potential that I had. But I was green, I was. And he encouraged me to take positions here that I would have never thought about before. I would never have ventured into becoming a small business center director. I never even had a small business. I didn't know how to start one. I'd not even worked in one. But I learned. And I took each of the pairs of people that wanted to start their own business, and we worked together. Not only did we work on starting small businesses, but we also worked on developing professional development for these employees in these businesses. I remember going to businesses at lunch and teaching fitness classes for employees and other things. This was the connection for me between the college and the partnerships in the community, getting to know the community. And the Small Business Center Directorship was something that really opened my eyes to that. Now, Brian was not as convincing when he wanted me to be the department head of engineering and manufacturing technology. And must I mention truck driving and cosmetology added to that too. But that was one of the most valuable experiences I've had. It taught me how to work with people of diverse occupations. It taught me how to solve problems, because there were a lot of problems. The people that were there before me did all the work for the other people, and I wanted them to be a team and do it for themselves. Brian, you're not here, but your confidence in me motivated me to set higher goals, and your support and guidance helped me reach them. So I guess my journey began at Davidson County Community College, where I was allowed to grow, where I was allowed to make mistakes, and where it was just like a family, wasn't it, Amy? I think the most I think I was so proud the second year that I was doing the SATS thing, and we got an accommodation for the collaboration among our faculty and staff. And people just don't get those. And it was because of Brian's leadership and I guess the opportunities he exhibited to other faculty and staff to be the best that they could be. But that really made me proud. I'd like to also give a personal thanks to my brother, John, wave at him, for his encouragement throughout my career. He even drove 12-hour round trip today to be here to share this with me. I love you, Ray, I really do. I also want to recognize my adopted brother, Reed Thornburg. Reed has also been instrumental in my life and always encouraging me. Reed was in our first class of leadership at Davidson County. And now he's a successful consultant working with the state. What are you doing anyway?
Healthcare.
Healthcare, working in healthcare. But he was one of our primary people in that program. I'd like to pay special thanks to another dear friend who's encouraged me throughout my whole life, Miss Juanita Yarborough. Juanita was my mentor and my supervisor at Davidson, former supervisor. She's been my special cheerleader throughout my whole career. And started at day one at Davidson Community College, and she still tries to teach me life lessons when I go astray. Thank you so much, and thank you for being here today. There are far too many names that I would like to mention who have contributed to the successes I've had and why I'm receiving this award today, but I don't think you want to stay here all night. The idea was to grow our own leadership. And George, I think that's why we've been successful. Because after 7 years, we got no money. Because there were budget hard times. So there was no more financial assistance from the system office. So we had to figure out a way to work within a budget to sustain the program that we wanted to deliver. I want to thank the 31 directors, each who dedicated 4 years of their lives, one as a participant, one as a director, co-director, one as a director, and one as on the executive board as a past director. They made our program excellent, and many thanks and love to each of you. Stand if you were one of our directors. These 1,060+ graduates have also formed an alumni association. These alumni association designs professional development still, so networking can continue across the state. And the thing is, we figure out how to work smarter and not harder. We figure out ways that we can collaborate and work together and not spend so much money, but have a good time while we're doing it. My dream and my mission was to bring others together for the common good. Really, the thing I wanted to do when I took the Stephen Covey training, we had to write our mission statement. And the bulk of mine ended in, I really wanted to make a difference in the lives of others. I wanted to care, to connect, and collaborate. I was proud to be an employee at Davidson County Community College, which included that working with 2 chambers to create the leadership program, and also providing employees in business and industry with professional development. And it thrills me to recognize over 1,060+ graduates who participated in this program to prepare them to take a leadership role in their own college. One phase has always stuck with me, and that phase is, if you can dream it, you can do it. Shirley Luckady and I went, the year before we started working with Governor Scott, went to an AAWCJC meeting in Florida, and we just happened to go to Disney World, and saw that big white ball. And it said, if you can dream it, you can do it. So I figured that was a good mantra for me to work on. Receiving this award would not have been possible without the inspiration from all of you. To all of you here and out across the state who couldn't be here, a group hug, we do that, and a sincere thank you for being part of my dream and for helping me make a difference. Remember, the poet Maya Angelou said, people remember what you say. People don't remember what you say. They don't remember what you do, but they remember how you made them feel. I will forever treasure this award of the Order of the Longleaf Pine, and I promise to uphold its values. And in conclusion, I hope that I've made as much of an impact on your lives as you've made on mine. Thank you again for the celebration and for being here today. I'm quite appreciative. Everybody in the room. But I won't bore you with that.
So thank you all for coming. I know it was special for Dr. Pat. Remember to keep paying it forward, continue to grow, and continue to encourage others to grow. So there's a lot of love in this room and online for Dr. Pat, so let's keep that love going. Thank you. We have a small reception next door, so please visit us, speak with Dr. Pat, give her a hug, continue the hugs as well, and have safe travels on the road. Thank you.